Damn, dude. Clap back in, dude. Hey, be fucking professional, dude.
Right.
We're professionals,
break.
dude. We just had a break, dude. You had so much time
Are
to
you getting up
text
here? Come on.
all the dudes you're texting,
Yep.
dude.
Everybody, I'm literally
And now
texting
you're-
Brian Fennell right
And now you're still just finishing men on the internet.
Yeah, I am. Thank God for the break. Oh, look, even Georgie came back.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, dude. Episode 28. You know, I was telling George, I was like, dude, I'm so busy this week. I'm so busy coming up this week. Mm-hmm. And George was like, what do you got going on? I was like, oh, I'm going to the zoo. He was like, that's not busy.
Yeah.
that's not being busy. I think it's busy.
That's not busy. That's literally something to do when you have free time.
And now that free time is filled with the zoo.
It's a full day.
It is a full day.
It's a full day.
I have Ortlieb's at night.
Yeah, I can't wait till the weather gets nicer. And then Logan's like, yeah, I'm kind of swamped this week. I'm going to Six Flags.
You know.
Dude, we should take a Six Flags trip.
Oh, dude. Who's affording that?
We should do a podcast on a roller coaster.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I literally would throw up everywhere. I can't do.
Yeah, we almost
Can't
threw
do
up last
roller
time.
I can do one. I can do one, Chrissy, and then we're done. We have like.
Are you not like you can't?
I don't know what
have
it
a good
is.
Constitution.
You'll know about this when you get older. Like you're what, 24?
23, dude.
23?
23
So like
and a
when you
half.
turn 25, when you turn 25, all of a sudden you can't do roller coasters anymore.
Really?
That's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You
I
become a
literally
bitch
threw
ass
up
out of
everywhere.
nowhere.
Just a bitch. That's not true at all.
I get one. You get one carnival ride out of me, and that's it.
Carnival rides are different than roller coasters.
What? That's what fucked me up.
You're just dehydrated, dude.
Honestly, I think like the boardwalk roller coasters fuck me up way more.
Yeah.
They like jerk you around.
Yeah, they do.
The
guys who run them.
I got lightheaded just from watching that rock and roller coaster that we did, George, the other day.
Oh, well, that was insane. The other day, that was literally like 2-3 years ago.
Well, I mean, I watched the video the other day.
Yeah.
But
No, that was insane.
yeah, no, I mean, we could do a roller coaster. I'm just a bitch. I'm just like I fucking. Especially Kyle gets me to go on that fucking the boat.
The boat.
The fucking
Oh,
boat.
dude, Kyle fucking moans
Oh
on the
my
boat.
god, it's so gross watching him
It's
do the.
one of my favorite things in the whole world.
It's literally one of the most disgusting displays.
He
of,
just
like,
has his hands
amusement.
up with like the shaka bra,
Yeah,
dude,
he's
and he's
like,
just like, oh,
It's crazy.
the boat.
Everyone's screaming and Kyle's speaking at normal volume,
Dude,
just moaning. It's
There's
so
kids there.
Literally, there are.
The last time we did it, there were these two girls sitting in front of us, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, getting fucking boat." Yeah, and they're just like, they keep turning around, like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Dude, he probably gets that second of weightlessness at the top. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And
the boat makes Kyle go
spine-
zero gravity.
yeah, his spine finally decompresses for once. He's like, oh my god. Oh, the boat.
Yeah, dude, it's so gross watching. You know, it's the fastest I've ever seen Kyle move. It's the him trying to get us
Being
to
propelled
get to
by
the,
a giant motor.
I'm like, holy shit, dude, that guy's flying. No, but even him trying to get to the boat is like it's insane. He runs.
Yeah,
He runs like
we did walk all the way the fuck across the boardwalk.
yeah. We were literally because we started. If you know Wildwood, it's 3 piers. Right?
That was the first time I ever been on that boardwalk.
Oh, really?
Really?
And so the third pier is the boat. We were up by the first pier of rides.
Yeah.
I've never, by the time I had gotten to the boat, Kyle was already on like the swing down. Like he was moving, dude.
He's like, I can ride again.
Yeah. We put him in the log flume too.
He reversed his gravitational pull.
I was up with my ex in the front of the log flume, and Kyle was in the back of the log flume, and we almost flipped like 3 times.
Like you're doing a wheelie the whole time.
Dude, do you think if Kyle went on the Gravitron, he would make a black hole?
Dude, you know that's something I have.
The fucking wall would shoot through the top.
He He gets down. There's like a fucking kid that like peels behind him.
I don't know. My seat was kind of uncomfortable the whole time. I felt like I was crushing a spine or something. What's up, Reggie? Coming up? Dude, I love the Gravitron.
Could you imagine Kyle in the zipper?
Oh, dude.
I bet the thing wouldn't even flip.
Yeah, can you imagine a zipper not working on your jacket? Fucking, yeah, it would just sink.
No, it was hilarious because I didn't go on the log flume.
Sorry, Chrissy.
I didn't go on the log flume because I didn't want to get wet. And then Kyle sat in the back and guarded everybody else from getting wet.
Yeah,
You guys got off and
dry.
Kyle was soaked and everybody else was dry.
He's like, I think there's something wrong with it. I think there's something wrong with the log flume. It was because the water was overflowing into the log. Like, oh yeah, Kyle on amusement park's fun. I do love the Gravitron. I haven't been on one though since I was like,
That makes me sick.
yeah, that would make me sick. I think
I do want to try to
Did-
stand up on one though.
Did you guys ever see that video of that kid that died on the
Yeah,
the thing
probably.
that drops?
Oh yeah, in
yeah.
The kid
Orlando.
slipped out.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like,
Those things are scary, dude.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They
It's
didn't close
crazy.
the park after that. You know that, right?
yeah, they kept it going.
I don't think they
just
have-
closed the ride.
Yeah, they just
closed
closed
the
the
ride
ride.
Yeah, it is crazy. There was like a county fair type thing, in like Bucks County when I was growing up, and there was this one kid who fucking same thing, but it was like smaller, so he didn't get that hurt, but he folded over like the movable barriers that you can get, like the metal fences, and yeah, dude. Now I don't know why
Now
I'm
he
telling
looks
this
great.
story. Yeah. Now he's just hanging out and doing great, dude.
Now he's taller.
He got
Now
to
he
be-
walks while holding his top man.
Yeah, they're like, don't sue us. You can get anything on the top shelf, any prize.
Dude, imagine your
His
dad.
pelvis
like,
is broken. Now he's gonna carry a giant gorilla.
Yeah, one of the big Rasta bananas. Dude, that's the best. Like, your dad wasn't supposed to take you to the beach and you broke your pelvis on a ride. And he's like, fuck it, just give me the banana. He'll stop crying. Yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, that's scary. We were on the double shot one time when I was a kid. That's the ride. That's like the big pole and shoots you up, and you come back down and shoots you up again.
Yeah.
That's what the kid died on.
Yeah.
And you know that they tried to sue the carnival and it said he was too fat? I'm not even lying.
Well, they let him
That
on
was their
then.
defense.
Too fat to sue. Sounds like a sick documentary, dude.
It literally is Florida. I swear to God. They said like the kid was overweight. Should have never been on the ride in the first
Yeah,
place.
isn't that still their fault?
I kind of think so.
Yeah. But what if the ride operator's like, you can't get on, and they're like, we'll sue you if you don't let them on.
That's true.
You know?
What, you're discriminating against me?
That's
Yeah.
that's
He's
how
like,
Brendan
no, I'm
gets
trying to
into most
save your life.
restaurants.
He's not allowed in restaurant. Sorry, we don't have a crane.
Not that fat.
Yeah,
That's
Brendan's
the
not
worst
even
part.
that fat. We've had fatter guys in the middle of this couch.
Sorry, we don't have a steel I-beam for you to sit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to turn Brendan on his side to get him in my apartment today. It's-
Yeah, that's so sick. Brendan goes to the restaurant and they're like, all right, could I get a name, number of guests in your party? And then step on this scale real quick. Fucking.
No, Brendan's not even fat. That's why we're allowed to make fun of him. You've been working out.
I have been working out.
I've been working out.
Yeah.
I can
saw-
tell.
I hate you.
I think you look great. Fucking- George, I love how you're such a trash person that I have a table filled with trash that you can put your trash on. You still put it on the floor.
I was trying to move it out of the way,
No,
dude.
he just kicked it.
Yeah. I said I was trying to move it out of the way.
Anyway,
You have to forgive people for things sometimes,
I'm
dude.
sorry. You're right.
Thank
I
you.
forgive you.
Thank you.
I forgive Brendan for kicking it over and making me even know it was there in the first place.
Yeah, Brendan kicked it over.
Yeah, control. Oh, was it you?
Nah, it was Brendan, dude.
No, it was him.
He's just so huge.
Honestly, I don't even know. Yeah, your legs are everywhere right here.
Yeah,
No, it's because you've been working out.
I have.
Look, we gotta call some to drink. This is really just a podcast where we just like really come. We're just mean to the guest.
I did touch his stomach yesterday, and he goes, "What the fuck? Why would you do that?"
He did do that.
I was like, "What?"
He's like, all right, see you later, and he fucking did that to me in front of my girlfriend too. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Brendan's a sick fuck though. Don't act like
I thought it was I was like, "This is my friend."
dude. Brendan one time walked up, right? I had brought a girl with me, right, to a show, and and she said hi to everyone, and Brendan walked up and pretended to kiss her.
He went for a kiss.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Brendan's a sick fuck. All right, he's a sick fuck. He's a sick puppy.
Brendan's
having
very
fun.
mean, dude.
Just having fun.
Brendan acts like he's not mean, dude. He's mean.
Oh, Brendan's a little asshole. But no, I do love it. You know, Brendan's been working out. My dog.
I know he's trying
My
to
dog's like trying to like muscle Brendan.
he's got his like arm there.
There you go, Bubba.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, right here. What do you need to
What are you doing?
readjust?
No, I'm good.
All right. So I.
Brendan, what have you been working out?
Yeah.
Your neck?
His lips and teeth.
That's the meanest guy over there.
Yeah.
He was behind the camera. We put him in
Christian
front of the
is the
camera.
meanest
We almost
person
had
in the
to-
world, dude.
We almost had to take that podcast episode
know.
and shoot it into space.
I know. No, I deserve that. I called his leg a Frankenstein leg earlier. Scar. His cancer leg.
His cancer leg. He also just called his leg a cancer leg.
That's what it is.
I was about to say I don't knock Brendan for that one. That's like the objective way to describe it. It's a cancerous leg. It's a cancer-ridden leg.
Yeah, because it's got Chinese lady in it.
All right.
What is?
I'm
what is
inside of Christian's leg.
nonsense, dude.
I
You're the one with the Lin Chin, dude.
Yeah. What do you think that sounds like?
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Okay. All right. No.
Well, I didn't even say anything.
No. You were goading it. You were. Thank you. Anyway, I saw
Oh,
Brendan.
I'm a deteriorating.
Damn it.
I seen Brendan working out the other day. I pulled up.
Damn, we got two liars on the couch right now.
You're right. I didn't see him working out. He was in workout clothes, and he came outside to hand me flyers. And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just listening to some Mumford and Sons, you know." And he was like, "Mumford and Sons, more like Mumford and Guns."
Oh, hell yeah,
And then as he did that, 3 like teenage girls walked by him,
Oh,
and
dude.
they were just like, "Gross." I was like,
They were turned on.
"They all right." No. No.
Christian,
This guy a high life and a half, and he reveals his true self.
Christian, let's cut that.
Chrissy, cut that. God damn it. We need to use some type of this pod to release.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes of a podcast.
And then 10 minutes of a hate crime. Oh.
Did you see how many views the fucking Rodney King tape got? That was before YouTube, dude.
That was before YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit. He had like 3 million subscribers.
So anyway, when I go to the zoo, I was going to get my face painted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to Rodney King.
What color?
No, it's not a color. I'm going to get it painted like an animal. No, I'm going to get it painted like a flamingo or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something colorful.
Their clothes are usually pretty colorful.
Could I make a suggestion?
Yeah, give me a suggestion.
I think a tiger would be cool.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
A tiger.
Or a leopard, dude.
Because
A leopard.
I'm gonna show up at like the
Zebra.
mics later that night with the face paint still on.
Yeah.
He might be a little cracked and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna look so creepy.
Yeah, you're gonna look like the Joker at the end of the movie.
You look like the Good Samaritan.
Yeah, and he's always like a panda.
He's a skull.
Is he? Oh, is that what it is?
I think
Skull?
so.
He's awesome. He drew me. He drew me and sent me.
With your
pictures.
pigtails.
Yeah, with my pigtails.
Yeah, and his fucking Death Note book.
It's not a what?
His Death Note book.
Yeah.
What is that?
He has the list in there.
Of people he loves?
Yeah, if that's what Death Note sounds like to you.
Well, my picture's in there now. I think he did it as like it was a nice thing.
Probably, yeah.
It was
I'd say
like a
that.
nice. I like being sad. I want to do a comic with him, comic strip,
Yeah.
The Good Samaritan.
Do like he'll like draw a clip.
Yeah, well, I think like if he just draws like whatever, we can just.
I like how you're like, I would love to do a comic strip with him, but this is just you being like, and then you should draw this.
No, not like that.
No, I don't like
No.
First of all,
You made my nose too big. No, it doesn't actually look like that.
The comics have to be about me.
He's Gilbert Gottfried now.
So then after 10
You
minutes,
should be the new Affleck guy. They wouldn't even need to do CGI.
Oh my God, you could do
You
it.
can just do the voice and the model.
You're on one today,
I'm a
dude.
duck. That's what I am. I'm the Affleck duck. That's great. So then anyway, after I go visit my cousins at the zoo,
I'm in
I
the
will-
acceptance phase now, boys. I'm back.
I swear to God, if you kill yourself. Oh, we were talking about this the other day. If George killed himself, I get a tattoo of his face on my chest.
Yeah, and then Fry was like, "Don't say that. He's gonna kill himself."
He makes it sound cool. And then Fred's like, I'm going to kill myself. And I was like, yeah, if you do that, I'm going to get a tattoo of one half of your face on my left butt cheek and the other half of your face on my right butt cheek so when you talk, poop comes out. You fucking idiot.
Poop guy.
Poop guy.
God.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Speaking of poop guy, at the show last night you guys did, there was a guy who there was a guy. He literally looked like if Christian was like older and grosser to look at and like kind of like a Vienna sausage that grew like arms and legs, but like had all the mannerisms of Fry Guy.
Yeah, except for being funny.
Yeah, except for the funny part. He was like shadow boxing in the corner and he kept like, what did he do? Like I walked up.
He was like Conor McGregor walking.
Yeah, and it was just so. And he comes up to like, he came up to me. And
No, that's how
George.
you know you're getting ready, dude.
Honestly, yeah, if I see a comic shadow box before they go up, I'm like, they're about to fucking eat shit.
No, they're about to crush. Dude. You kidding
Like
me?
I don't care if you have like a little like a, you know, whatever
No, I
you
get
gotta
that,
go
but
do,
just
but
full
like,
on.
like go to a corner, you fucking psychopath. Stop doing it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Just wear a fucking. We all love attention here, but Jesus Christ, it's gauche. it's shit
Wait,
is
did you hear?
gauche.
Did you hear the guy though at like that was behind the bar that was talking to his girlfriend? That
Yeah,
one
I heard
guy.
him the whole night.
Oh yeah, the guy that
Oh,
you
you
guys
kept
kept talking shit to that didn't like you guys at all, so he just kept talking to her.
Well, he was
Oh,
like
you're talking red hat guy?
the red hat
Yeah.
guy.
Oh,
He kept burping.
he kept
dude,
burping, and
he
then
burped twice during Chrissy's set.
what did he say to his?
Oh,
girlfriend?
He was like, "You gotta get it out. You gotta get it out. I got a fucking fart coming too."
Dude, Chrissy's up there doing Jamaican accent, and this guy's like, you know, he's burping, and she's like, stop, stop. And he goes, yeah, he's just like, yeah, man, I got a fart coming out next. We lost it. Patty Romo got up and moved.
Yeah.
He was so scared. And then that dude did get up and go to the bathroom.
He did,
Yeah, he did. He got that fart out.
and then so did I.
I thought you guys did good.
No, Brennan did really well.
I thought I did good too.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
ain't
I was
shit.
gonna say Brendan did good.
Brendan did do good.
Brendan-
Well,
Fun
his
fact.
Jamaican voice worked, of course.
I
Yeah,
love
that
when,
always works.
Always works.
I love when Brendan goes on and like starts talking to the crowd. It's always just the most aggressive, like
Yeah, you are like strangely aggressive,
it's so aggro.
and
Yeah,
but you're still like quiet.
Yeah, but you're still like you, like little teddy bear boy.
You know what? You know what
Big
it reminds me
beezies
of,
in the
dude?
house.
You know when like they can't get a sub, so you get like the vice principal to like
Yes.
be your teacher.
Yeah.
It's
you're
that
no
energy.
nonsense.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Like-
like, what do you guys not know what page you're on in the textbook? What are you doing? What are you? What's your name, Gabe?
Do it.
I bet you wish you were a vice principal, dude.
Do what?
I thought you were gonna do the Ezekiel
It
part.
probably would have been me. honestly. If I didn't do comedy.
Be a vice principal.
Vice principal until I killed myself.
Fucking. I could see Brendan in like suit clothes, but also has a whistle.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
In a really tight suit.
Yeah, we were talking about our gym teachers the other day. I had like a weird cast of gym teachers. Like Mr. Dorenzo, he used to have swooshy pants tucked into his combat boots.
That's sick.
Dude. And he
To
used
catch all the jizz.
Dude. He did used to stand here. You know how like all gyms like have that weird pedophile mirror?
Yeah.
Like where they have like the pedophile window between the office, right? And like he would stand like this. He would stand and watch us in his combat boots. And then he went one time.
He's just
Look, Chrissy, look at
throbbing.
me. Look at me. Look at this. That's how he would stand and watch me when I was like 11.
Just stand and leak.
He'd be like, "Those are new boxers?"
It's Fry Guy.
That Thomas the Tank. He's a good.
Oh my God, it is Frog.
I know, he just called me.
Should we answer it?
Yeah, answer him, fuck it.
You're on the pod.
Fry Guy's famous.
Frog Guy's famous. What do you got for us?
I got nothing.
So you just what you wanted to call for what?
Just to
I didn't know
disrupt.
you were doing the podcast. I wanted to talk to my fucking boys.
About what?
No, but really, not nothing.
Come hang out.
Chris, you cut this.
All right, brother.
Oh, bring me a milkshake.
Yeah, bring us milkshakes. We'll see you soon. 30 seconds wasted. All right.
Dude, I was hanging out. We were hanging out last night, me, Fry, and Del Calo.
Yeah.
And Brendan was like, "Oh, all three of you guys look the same," because like Fry got my haircut and Del Calo has
Yeah,
the
Fry's
same
got
haircut.
a bob now.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Fucking Del Calo looks like if Brendan absorbed Fry Guy."
If Brendan Kirby'd Fry.
Yeah.
God, I want to. Can I send you a picture of Brendan and then a picture of Fry and then or Del Calo at the end of it? Can we like merge them together or something? Do we have that technology? Do we fucking? I'll call Ryan. I'll call. What's it called? Okay, relax, George.
We should get him his own mic, dude.
I think he could probably get picked up if he has. But
You say if he asks.
yeah. If you try.
If he says something.
Damn. Yeah, no. You have like a nice bob though. You have like a
Thanks, dude.
you're like sexy Courtney Cox. like hot Courtney Cox.
Dude,
My little
my last name is what you love.
My
dude.
little Courtney Cox. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you do look like the most like a girl. What the fuck?
Oh God, that was fun. That was a fun one.
That's what you get, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm a
what,
fucking beautiful girl.
that's what you get when you're not looking. Dick suck.
Oh,
Yo, he's not looking. Get him.
get him.
I feel like John Phillips right now. You guys are gay.
Yo, wait until we make John Phillips eat a sesame seed tree.
Oh, he's gonna get so mad.
Wait, me and George wrote a joke, or wrote a bit together that we're gonna do when John Phillips gets here. Right? He doesn't watch the pod, so it doesn't matter. So we can talk about it, and it'll be funny for everybody when we just start doing it because we won't like talk about it. We're gonna just speak in like
We're gonna code switch.
we're gonna code switch essentially, and we're gonna be like, yo,
What's up, blood?
what's up, you the bid for real in the biddy.
Yo, thanks for coming and doing 2 Jizz podcast.
Yeah, thanks for doing this. No, not Jids. We're not from Florida, so.
It's still so cool.
Thanks for doing these two young bloods, these little bitch ass boys. That's how we're gonna talk to John Phillips for 45 minutes.
See if he notices.
See if he figures it out.
He's gonna love it.
I think he'll think it's funny. Maybe we should cut that. Maybe that sounded funnier on the phone with
No.
me and George.
I liked it.
No way, man.
Damn, not Jamaican Chrissy, dude. When I ask you to cut it, if it can be cut, don't do it. But if not, you got a Jamaican Chrissy.
No way we be cutting.
Yeah, love it.
Me no get paid. Me no God.
Malibu rum, that's what he gives me.
I do when Christian does that voice for his joke. I always look at the black people to see if they.
Oh, I
laugh.
always
yeah.
look at the black
I
people in the
always
crowd.
do. I'm
I
just
love
like,
it.
And they always do. I'm like,
I was staring a guy down, like he was sitting right in the front row.
Okay.
Well, I mean, well, that was the wrong.
You were
answer.
doing-
I'm with
yeah,
that.
Yeah, through a
You didn't even
fucking
have-
sniper
Yeah.
scope.
I got a red dot on the glizzy.
Boy got the attachment on the shaboing boing. Oh. Yeah, no,
but
I
was
did see
staring
a
at this black guy while I was doing Jamaican.
Do you like it?
He was content. He seemed. Didn't seem
Yeah.
like he hated it.
I did the dreadlocks joke, and I looked at that guy, and he had dreadlocks, and I was like, I mean, I'm not supposed to have dreadlocks.
Yeah, that was fun.
No,
was
he
there
was
for
just
that.
like, he went,
I like.
yeah.
I think it's because you go right into Jamaican accent and nobody's heard another voice up until then. Like I
it's
think
because he's good at it.
What voice do you think I should do to lead into it?
Like I think no, not lead in. I just think that there should be like maybe another impression part.
Yeah, which
where you.
yeah,
from where?
from like what kind of a voice?
I just
or
think
an
you
act
need to
out,
make
or-
everyone feel comfortable in
How
the
do I
room.
make
Yeah.
people? But I'm looking for a suggestion.
I think
Make
like
them feel at home.
there's like
Yeah.
one specific voice that you could do that would kind of get everyone on board, and then you could do Jamaican after.
Which one's that?
you pick the concept.
I think it's Chinese voice. I think
Chinese voice rocks.
because black guys don't like Chinese people.
Chinese voice.
They don't.
That's true.
They don't. If you've lived in Philadelphia, you know this is true.
Yeah,
Whose
so
whose
it's-
joke is it where he's like, of course we don't like you. You charge me fucking $1 for it. It's like,
That's
so-
my joke.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's why they don't like him, because they charge him $1 for a trash bag and $1 for a cigarette.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, that's my dad's joke, actually. That's what my father used to say. Just followed by a lot more bad stuff. I like that. I made it stage
Hey,
ready.
that was just a lot funnier.
Yeah, early 2000s comedy. I couldn't match it.
Dude, we really do just go back to your dad, huh?
I told you.
I know.
Anyway, you eating ice cream.
Yeah, wow, we really did break and just get more racist when we came back.
No way, dude.
We're like meteors.
Not me, dude. I am fucking just full of love.
Chiz.
Well, you're technically Asian. You can do Asian voice.
yeah,
I guess so.
you're Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
What's in Asian?
What did you almost do?
Nothing. I was just like, did like a whole thing at you that was not Middle Eastern. like, I was like, he's Middle Eastern. Oh,
He's
God.
Middle Eastern. You pull your eyes back. Oh, I mean, you don't need to, but
All right. So anyway, and then Wednesday I have a show at Temple after the zoo on Tuesday. I'll be
from
going
the zoo to the zoo, man.
big business at the zoo. Dude, and I'm getting up at like 10 a.m. I'm getting there early.
Are you getting your face painted like as soon as you get there?
I think I should.
Get touched up at the end?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you think they'll touch me up before I leave?
Probably, dude. Someone at the zoo will touch you.
I want to be like maybe a Komodo drag. Yeah, I think your old friend Kev works.
Dude, at Brotherly Laughs, I was like, I have a joke about that. And I was like wondering if I was going to do it. And I didn't know that like all my friends from my hometown were going to come.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all walked up and I was like, all right, decided like I'm not going to do that. I'll end on a different joke. And then Fry, and I'm like hanging out with him. And Fry walks up and he goes, all right, which one's the guy? It's like, damn, dude. Like the girl who was with him at the time is like now married and
Yeah,
pregnant.
she's a lot older
Like,
now
she's-
too. She's
She's my age.
she's 18 now. The girl that was with him can now get into the comedy show.
Don't put that on the new boy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. She 28.
Yeah. Minus 10.
Dude, I forget who I said this. forget who I said this to the other day. I was like, dude, do you think this is a bit? It was like, dudes have like 4 ages that are like exciting. Like you turn 18 and like, oh, you're an adult, you know. There's like some things you can do. You turn 21, you can drink. You know. You turn 28, you get to fuck girls 10 years younger than you. You turn 36, now you get to fuck girls half your age. And I forget who I said that to, and they were like, no, I think you're just disgusting.
It was me.
Was it?
It was me. It was on the phone like 4 days ago.
I also said, well, then you were the first person. Somebody else said it too.
So it's like I would have wished you kept going. And if you're 40, you get to fuck girls that are like your daughter's age.
Jesus.
And if you're 50,
All
you
right.
get
And if you're 57, you could just talk about old stuff that they don't remember.
Oh. Dude, speaking of things we're
You
never
like
going
the
to
you
do.
like the age of consent one.
Oh, that one's my favorite joke you do. That one's just good fun. Because George is gross. George
I
is...
think you are the
All I was
nastiest.
saying,
Yeah.
It
dude.
might be
No.
the nastiest of us, I think.
No.
Yeah, tell him what you were saying, dude.
All I was saying, dude, is it would be crazy to fuck a 17-year-old girl in the state of New York and then drive to Philadelphia.
Do the whole thing.
It would just be insane if you met a girl in Philadelphia who was 17. And then you were like, hey, take the train over to New York because I can't take you across state lines.
That's literally called sex trafficking.
And then when
That's literally called Jerry
that's what I'm saying.
Seinfeld.
It would be crazy to do that.
it would be crazy.
It would be wild
It would be wild. You as a comedian.
to go around New Jersey.
Take I-95 all the way down.
It would be insane to meet a girl on Facebook who's 14 and then find out she's in Utah and buy a plane ticket. Because it's okay there. But it's still fucked up.
It's extremely immoral.
Yeah.
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 Though legal.
Though I'm well within my rights as an American citizen.
You may change some relationships in your life.
Anyway, that's why a lot of my family members live in Florida. Kidding. Sort of.
I hope one doesn't headbutt me to death.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, because he's coming up soon.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Why?
It's for vacation.
Why do you
up
live
here
in
for
Florida and you come
vacation?
to Philly for vacation?
He doesn't live here. He's coming back to, like, visit.
But he
And I
can't
think-
bring his girlfriend.
So
My
speaking-
bad, his wife. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So anyway, speaking about things that are complete jokes, and all of these are jokes,
Please.
I actually got into an argument in the green room the other day about whether or not I could run a 7-minute mile.
Yeah.
And I got really underneath like the friendly boy skins with this. And I don't think I can, to be honest with you. I don't think I really have it in me, but
Realistically, what do you think you got in you?
probably like 8 minutes.
I don't even think you could do 8.
I could do it in 8.
Nah, when's the last time you tried to run for a long distance since you've been smoking like you do? Like, you're fucked.
I probably ran like 6 months ago.
Why?
I played softball and shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
fair.
like ran like long distance.
Yeah, like I warmed up. Like I fucking ran like a fucking long distance. You run pole to pole
Yeah, you do.
twice.
With your
That's
mouth
like-
and butt open,
That's
dude.
like, what, 300
Run
yards?
forward and backward.
I'm sorry, Christian. I was doing gay shit with my friend. What did you say?
You do the 8-inch dash, dude.
No, dude, just laying down bunts out here.
Yeah.
Just some big booty bunts, dude.
I think realistically I could run an 8-minute mile.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think my mile would be the same.
What's your mile?
Like 14 minutes.
Yeah, George, I was talking to him about running the mile in gym class, and George is like, yeah, I'm like an emo girl. I used to just walk on the outside and eat Takis.
Just walked in and ate Takis.
And I go,
With his fucking painted nails.
Yeah.
and I go, yeah, and I was the kid that tried to hit you in the head with a Frisbee. Oh, God. We would have been best friends in high school, George.
I don't think so.
I think so. We would have loved each other.
Maybe.
We would have both been like rejects.
That wasn't a reject.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm sure you weren't, bro.
Don't let this guy talk to you. He's got a new name.
Yeah, you were rejected before you were even in school.
Fucking dad joke.
I know.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It is crazy that George Scott, the only one with like out divorced parents.
It's literally not that crazy at all. George is like, I hate the world.
Hey, don't be mean to me. don't say mean stuff. We don't have to be rude.
It totally makes sense that George's parents are together.
So sad.
I love him.
We don't have to get personal, okay?
Shut up, Dad.
You know, like, tell my dad to shut up.
You know, like,
not just
George-
some random guy who's fucking my mom.
It's funny because like I don't even fall into either. Oh, that's good stuff. That's fun. Your dad didn't love you. Oh, my dad loved drugs more than me.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
The best is like George is like the kind of kid that grew up and was like, I want to play the guitar.
I do play the guitar.
And then they were like, all right, we'll support you. And he's like, I don't want to play the fucking guitar anymore. Fuck this. Fuck you guys. The guitar sucks. They're like, we just want you to be happy. And he's like, well, I'm fucking sad then.
I'm gonna paint my nails now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad now. The only time I'll be happy is if there's a dead clown on TV. Will that make you happy? Oh God,
You don't have to be mean.
I love you. I love you so much.
Not to be mean.
You guys are mean to me. All you call me a bird for like 40 minutes. You guys
Half a minute.
Felt like 40, dude.
felt, yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what it feels like in bird ears.
We've been doing this podcast for 6 days.
Good night, Logan. Just put a sheet over your head. That's how you get you to stop talking.
Oh my God. Anyway, I mean
I
Christian.
just almost said Polly won a Newport. I almost did the punchline of your joke. I was like, oh wait, that's a thing.
I mean, like, don't do that. We can only do that to guests. Yeah, Chrissy, you have a good story, right? Your parents loved each other.
Yeah, like loved as in past tense. Yeah. Yeah.
They did stick it out for you.
Yeah, until Chrissy fucking wrecked everything. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you ever think like you really are the issue?
No, yeah, for sure.
Dude.
No, they were like, you put an extreme stress on the marriage. And now we're no longer together.
You know how you had cancer? That's what you were to our marriage.
But they didn't get a Make-A-Wish.
Oh God, dude. No, your mom did make a wish that your dad would go away.
Yeah, she did Make-A-Wish.
No, they did have a
for-
Make-A-Wish, but you survived.
This is therapeutic. People don't realize.
Exactly.
We're getting
yeah.
our demons out right now.
Yeah, she Make-A-Wish for half of his shit.
All right. It's your mother.
She had a good lawyer. More of a compliment. really,
Yeah.
dude.
Is he?
Because your dad spent all the money trying to get you better.
Is your dad in any relationship now?
Yes, he is.
That's crazy how you replaced your mom. Like, they replaced your knee.
Yeah, with an Asian lady.
Christ. It's just me.
That was just messed up.
Messed up.
Yeah. All right. I was
All
about to say.
right.
They replaced your neck with a fucking fire hose, dumbass. I like your turtle shell glasses, you idiot. And your unisex hat.
Oh,
God. Brendan's got a unisex body.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like being mean to Chrissy. He's like, "Shut up, you fucking dirty Arab." Hell yeah, got me, dude. You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Nuh-uh. I know you are, but what am I?
No, it's a good one.
No,
dude.
sticking it out though until you get better, and then just calling it quits. Like they really put you through the ringer.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
They didn't let
Thanks,
you.
dude.
That's what his parents were taking off.
At what, like, how long
Your
before
dad was
we
putting
knew
a new
you were in
fleshy one
remission
on.
did they get divorced?
Like, the day that they were like, yeah, you don't have to come back. You're good, man. And then they're like, by the way, got some more news.
Oh my God!
Yeah. It
That's
was
awesome.
like pretty much immediate. Yeah.
That's
Damn,
kind
dude.
of
Damn, dude.
fucked.
Their marriage went through radiation.
It died.
Didn't make it. Their marriage did not get to ring the bell.
Yeah, it was terminal.
Oh man,
Yeah, isn't that fun?
that's good. I thought it was fun.
Isn't that good fun?
That's all right. It's not about you.
It's not.
It's not about me. Yeah.
It's about your parents. I think that's
no,
like
I think it's a sick move to be like, no, this kid thinks he's got it.
yeah. Was it like Christian's like, I'm better. I don't have cancer, and my parents are together, and
Oh
they're
my
like,
God.
psych.
Yeah.
Little bitch ass boy.
Little bitch ass boy.
little bad boy should have stopped at the no cancer thing.
Hold on.
Whoa! Fucking
Can't be that happy.
Christian gets home and like half of his stuff is in boxes.
They cut a teddy bear in half.
They're actually, we packed this. We
They just
thought
cut
you were
the
going to
leg off.
die.
Yeah.
That's
We actually started packing because we thought you were going to die.
Your
But
room's painted a different color. What happened to all the clouds on the ceiling? That's just gates of
There's
heaven.
a Peloton in there. No, this is where your dad was working out. Christian's like, we're not in St. Jude's anymore. You know?
Has Ronald McDonald been sleeping here? No.
I feel like a clown.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Were your parents like, was it like rocky while you were going through chemotherapy? Like
the
noticeably?
movie? Oh. They were
Like the movie? Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
did your dad
triumphant.
punch your mom in the face a bunch?
What the fuck?
Was your mom a retarded girl your dad took to the zoo? You're like Adrian. You really do have Down syndrome. Retards love the zoo.
I'm going to get my face painted.
I'm gonna get Dippin' Dots and get my face painted.
I'm gonna do all of
the
that.
future.
Oh man, that's awesome.
No, yeah, they definitely
It's
didn't
Earth
have
Day.
the best relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could like tell.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You could tell. George. He could tell. It was his leg that had cancer, not his eyes.
I do like how fucking people whose parents aren't divorced are like, you could tell.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah,
don't
'cause-
understand.
No, because first of all, George's parents are in an arranged marriage.
And George's dad doesn't have 4 goats to give up.
If George is an immigrant, that means that his family just hates each other until they die.
True, dude.
It's a classic marriage.
Speaking of that, dude, I just found out my cousin's getting divorced, and he's like a super religious Arab guy, so it's like it's like
shock.
crazy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Inshallah.
And inshallah, brother. And one night he like hung out with my mom and they were drinking and my mom like asked him about it and he was like, well, it's all my fault really. He was like, I'm kind of like crazy. He was like, I'm like a sex addict and stuff. And then my mom, he was like the thing that like, you know,
A really cool addict. Was.
yeah, exactly.
It's really
I wish my dad didn't ruin my family with crystal sex addict.
I can't stop having sex with girls named Crystal.
For lack of better words, what broke the camel's back?
You're a dick.
The straw that broke my cousin's car's back was because he's Arab.
Yeah.
Was he texted his wife's mom. I was like, "Yo, what up? Trying to fuck?" He hit her up once. Like, "What you doing?" And shit.
Which has got to be some egregious, like,
dude.
how do you even think you have that conversation? Like, oh,
Hey, my mom told me that you're trying to fuck her,
That bull's got Riz.
dude.
Do you think?
He does kind of look like the Rizzler.
Do you think he like whacked off and then looked at his sent messages and he was like, "Oh no,
Yeah,
oh
sure.
fuck no."
for sure.
post nut Habibi.
Yeah. And then 15 minutes later, he was like, "Nah, I hope this works."
Yeah.
Dude, my mom told me this, and she was telling me like it was all like dramatic and shit. And as soon as she told me, I started dying laughing. Because she was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Jeffrey's a dog." I was like, I should start hanging out with him. I was fucking losing my shit.
Sounds
of
like
all,
Jeffrey's ready to go get some ladies.
Wait, he's an Arab guy named Jeffrey.
Yeah, my name's George.
I guess that is true. I thought you were an anomaly.
No, dude.
I thought you were
shit's
like
so
the Pat
funny.
Romo of your family.
No, that rules.
My dad was in the room too, and I looked over at him, and he's like biting his hand, like trying not to laugh. He's like,
Was your aunt, is your
my-
aunt hot?
"No,
Oh, all right.
but it's not my aunt. It's my
Is his cousin?
my cousin's
Cousin's
mother-in-law.
mom.
Mother-in-law.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't try
Oh.
to fuck his own mom. He tried to fuck his wife's mom.
I'm sorry. I thought
No,
you.
everybody would be fine if he tried to fuck his own mom. We're Arab, dude.
Damn it.
But I'm looking for my dad. He's like trying not to laugh. Like I'm making him
Yeah.
laugh for me laughing so hard. And then I go, "Pop, is she hot?" And he goes, "Disgusting." And we both started dying laughing. And my mom is like, "What the fuck? Why is this so funny?" And my dad doesn't like crack up like that. And he's like,
He's bent over. Oh, that fucking Martin, right? Yeah, that's my love, dude. He rules. George's dad is so fucking funny. He was texting you one time. You remember this? And you were like, he like hit George with like the meanest IHOP joke ever. But then you said something back to him, and he came back and was like, "You're gay. Shut up." It was like crazy. It was so funny.
what he said was, he was like, "What do you call a lady with one leg that works at IHOP?"
Yeah.
And it's fucking, what is it?
Eileen.
No, he hit me with the Eileen. It's
No, that's
or he said, "Oh, I don't fucking remember."
damn.
But I hit the
Should've kept
punch.
it at the gay.
I know, dude. I hit the punchline, and I was like, obviously.
Yeah, we were cracking up. We
And
got
then
him.
he hit me back, and he was like, "Yeah, but if she was Chinese, her name would be Irene."
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, he rated racist.
He tagged it, dude.
It was good. Oh,
That's funny.
I love your dad. Your dad's awesome.
That rocks, dude.
Yeah, that's how good George's dad is. That he's better to like friends of George.
He texted me the one time, and he was like, he was getting on a plane. He's like, "My plane crashes, and I die. Don't laugh." I was like, that
Do our best.
That rocks.
I guess where are we at? We're rolling. Okay, cool.
49 for the whole thing, or for the second half? Oh,
All right.
that's good, dude.
Check out. I mean, you want to do some plugs and stuff?
Yeah, you wanted to
Yeah.
plug your shit?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
okay,
coming up,
yeah.
dude?
Well, first, can I tell you? I was making a big deal about running a 7-minute mile, right?
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yelling at Sean about it, and Sean's like, "You can't do it." So I bet Sean, if I run a 7-minute mile on Wednesday, he has to take me on a date to dinner. And if I
Sean will
lose-
go out with like multiple people.
No, it's got to be just me.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like he won't even go out with multiple people because he feels
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
And it would be, and you know, I think
You're gonna be
I'm-
playing footsies with him and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna make him get like a dessert with 2 spoons. I'm getting a kiss at the end of the night. He's paying for the whole fucking thing.
Like a banana split.
Yeah. Hey, this is how me and George eat it.
They're pulling your pants down. You're seeing Requiem
Eat
for a
it out of
Dream,
my
dude.
butt.
Ass.
You like fudge on
Oh,
it.
it
Sean?
doesn't work, but because it's a frozen banana, Brendan, it doesn't mush like that.
You think it doesn't work, but we're both very loose. We actually have plugs in at all times. So.
And if I lose, I have to go to a next in line show and sit front row.
That was my idea.
That's awesome.
So I got to run a 7-minute mile.
Betty Smithsonian has to be headlining though.
I got to stay for the whole thing. No cigarette breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't leave.
Fuck.
No beers.
What if I get walked? They can't walk
No,
me?
you can't get walked.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was.
You have to
Wait.
laugh.
No.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
You have to.
That'd be
I'll
cool
try.
if they had to kick you out, though.
Yeah, like if I was such a like a problem. That would be fun. So anyway, I got a stream coming out this Friday with George Mills,
Different George.
different George, because I've worked my 2 baby boys to their breaking point, and they don't want to do anything more with me. So I've got to go do a stream with my baby boy George Mills. I'm excited. I'm excited for all of this. This is gonna be fun. Unemployment stream Friday at 4. We got it in there.
That's the rap, dude.
Damn, I wanted to call Jake out. All right.
Thursday. Right? How's it? Thursday at Emmaus Theater. I'm taking on Jake Lipinski. Little bitch. Put a picture of Jake right there. Little bitch, right? I'm gonna kill him at Emmaus Theater. Just kidding. We're just gonna do roast jokes. Come check it out. 8 p.m. April, what's next Thursday? 24th. Jake's going down. Jake's gonna look like all this trash right here. He's gonna look like my poop. I'm gonna kill him. It's gonna look like poop. It's his poop.